Hi, my name is Ellie and we're here today to talk about Ellie's Medium Club. Now, if you've never heard of Medium before, it's basically a platform for writers. And for some reason I came up with the concept of Ellie's Medium Club yesterday. I think I was thinking about Fight Club when I was flogging yesterday morning. And I turned it into a story, and I can't remember if I did that before or after. Celebi. Doesn't really matter. But anyway, I've now come up with the concept of Ellie's Medium Club. And as you can probably tell, I am new to YouTube and very new to vlogging. Speaking on camera does not come naturally to me. However, to be a writer and to actually get exposure and to have people find my content, I'm feeling a bit bold. Whether it will last, I do not know, but we shall see. But yeah, at the end of the day, to write online is like throwing a pin into the Atlantic Ocean. A bit like the heart of the ocean. Do you remember that film Titanic? And the old lady at the end, whoop, she threw that beautiful diamond, or was it a blue diamond or something, into the, or was it a sapphire? I can't remember now, but anyway, Celebi. But she throws this precious stone into the ocean, and of course it's never found again. So therefore, writing online is the equivalent of throwing this tiny little stone into the ocean, never to be seen again. And let me tell you that the majority of content on Google never sees the light of day, which means things that you publish have the potential to never ever be seen. And I get it, I'm a writer too, so therefore we put our heart, our soul, our everything into our work, and sometimes crickets. But that's the nature of the internet. And if you know that, it's less likely to discourage you when that happens, because Medium is hard. I said this yesterday, Medium is bloody hard. And there are days where, yeah, you'll wake up and you'll think, oh my God, I can't do this today. And that's perfectly normal. But if you can remember the statistics and remember the fact that that's the way the internet is designed. It is meant to get lost unless you're either paying thousands of dollars as a company to rank at number 1, or you're shit hot at SEO and then you can rank maybe at number 3 or 5. But as a general rule, if your story or your, it doesn't have to be a story, but whatever you publish online, if it's on the 2nd, 3rd or 100th page of Google, no one's going to find you. And that principle has to come into Medium. And that's not actually what I came to talk about today, to be honest, but it's actually a very valid point that, yeah, you just have to be realistic. And there's also the 80-20 rule on Medium itself, that about 80% of the things that you write on the platform won't make you a penny, or maybe it'll make you 7 cents, 50 cents, 90 cents. But the cool thing is that when you post regularly and you keep throwing content at the Medium walls, it compounds and every cent adds up. So at the end of the month, even if you think, oh my God, most of my posts made less than €1 or made less than 10 cents. Sorry, we're in dollars on Medium, aren't we? But all of those little stories, even the ones that didn't really gain any traction or earn a lot of money, it adds up. That's how you get into the $100 club on Medium, by basically this idea of going viral. Unless you're an established influencer, which I'm not, I'm really not, or unless you come to Medium with a massive following already, or you have a YouTube channel or something, chances are, or to go viral, the chances are It may happen once if you're lucky. Don't make that your, in my opinion, again, this is conjecture and this is my opinion. Don't worry about going viral. YouTube, Instagram, all of these bloody platforms have brainwashed us or conditioned people to think that, oh my God, you have to go viral to get popular or whatever the hell it is. Forget it. Do your thing. You came to Medium for a reason and it probably wasn't to go viral. And if that was your goal, then good luck. Honestly, good luck to you. Probably go see or listen to some other YouTuber that will tell you basically bullshit. But I'm here to be more realistic and pragmatic. And also gentle, hopefully gentle in my approach. Sorry, I'm not here to judge anybody because we're all here for different reasons and we all join Medium for different goals and dreams and all the rest of it. But yeah, the whole idea of going viral, to me, that shouldn't be your primary goal. If you get lucky and one of your posts gets boosted, fantastic, that's fucking awesome. But I've also heard of people on Medium that when that happened in, say, their first month or their second month or something, they then couldn't replicate it and they kind of quit because they couldn't replicate the success, or they didn't have the strategy or the blueprint to be able to replicate that. And I wish I could share that blueprint, but I don't have it either. So therefore, to replicate virality is actually quite tricky. However, if you listen to people like Jay Shetty and these big influencers, part of virality is actually reusing content. So if you have a Medium post, you can potentially, if you're into all that kind of stuff, I'm not very good at social media, quite frankly. Haha, case in point. But you can chop up your content and use it on different platforms. So you don't really chop it up, but you choose bits that are relevant and maybe put a quote on Instagram, a quote on Twitter or X, whatever it's called, and you break up the content. So you reuse what you already have. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every single time, basically. Anyway, we were supposed to be talking about Medium Club. Sorry, I went off on a tangent, as usual, which is probably going to happen every time I press record. So, again, I think I said at the beginning, if you want to read the whole story or get more information about what I'm about to tell you, please go to the post on Medium. I will try and link it in the description. But my new mission on Medium is basically to make my stories memorable. That's more important to me than virality and being super popular, quite honestly. I can't handle popularity, I don't think. I'm not quite sure why I'm here now, because I'll probably freak out even if people did read me or see me. But I'll deal with that as and when it comes. So yeah, my new mission is to make my stories memorable. But it's also, I want to make Medium a place of celebration. And I learned this last night with Mel Robbins. Celebrate. Every time you turn up on this platform, celebrate it. It takes effort just to turn up. And then if you write something, celebrate that as well. And then when you publish it, celebrate it. Give yourself a high five in the mirror, or go and have a cup of tea, or, I don't know, eat a tiramisu or something. Celebrate every single little win. And I'm the kind of person that I'm here as your cheerleader. I am more likely to cheer on others than myself for the most part, but I need to get better at that too. But I'm always happy to cheer people on, and that's part of my personality and part of my thing in life. So yeah. Back to the rules of Ellie's Medium Club. And unlike Fight Club, please feel free to talk about Ellie's Medium Club. Hopefully positively. So the first rule of Ellie's Medium Club is basically keep showing up. if you don't show up, you're not going to grow. If you don't show up, you're not going to get over those self-limiting beliefs and those thoughts in your head that are telling you, oh my God, I'm wasting my time. As I said yesterday, you have to keep showing up. Tony Robbins always talks about taking massive action. And I like that approach. However, I think even if you take small actions, tiny little baby steps, they compound over time. The only reason why I've been able to make money on Medium and join the $100 club within my second month on the platform is because I was taking tiny, small little actions every single day. And I haven't stopped. I'm still taking little tiny actions. And all of those little steps make you expand. More people will find you. More people will comment. And I'm still not a massive medium, quite frankly. I don't have a massive following or anything like that. I'm almost at 1,000. So yeah, I'm almost at 1,000 followers. But I'm still pretty small in comparison to most people on there because I've not chased following or anything. So for me, everything has been organic, which is the way I like it, to be honest, because then it's a bit more genuine and authentic. But yeah, keep showing up. Rule number 2 of Ellie's Medium Club. Pay attention to how other writers format their stories. Again, read more on the blog so I don't keep it too long today. The third rule of Ellie's Medium Club is figure out who and what you want to be known for on the platform. And don't worry if that takes a while. I still don't have it figured out. I'm just making the shit up as I go along. So yeah, take your time and don't beat yourself up if you keep waking up thinking, oh my God, I can't decide. Don't worry about it. The beauty of Medium is that you can pivot. And if you want to talk about cooking one day and yoga the next, maybe that's a bit of a strange shift. However, it's not going to impact your stats too much because Medium's not like other social media where you have to find one single niche and only ever talk about cooking for the rest of your life. Quite frankly, if I had to talk about writing every single day for the rest of my life, I would probably go crazy. I love talking about writing, but I also have other interests. And the reason why I like Medium is because you can explore them. And if you can also make peace with the fact some of your posts are not going to make a lot of money, then you can embrace just talking about the things that you love. And if you are talking and writing about things that you're passionate about, that will also transpire in your writing, which again will attract more followers. So yeah, follow your passions basically. I think it's a bit of a cliche, but follow your passion. Rule number 4 of Ellie's Medium Club. Write and publish stories. And yeah, no shit, Sherlock, obviously. But write and publish as often as you can, not only because it feeds the algorithm, but also it will help you become more confident as a writer. The 5th rule of Ellie's Medium Club is to make friends on the platform. Be genuine, make some friends on there, and celebrate one another's wins, big and small. Also celebrate each other's failures. There's no shame in failure. I used to think for years and years and years I was paralysed by the concept or the idea of, excuse my language, but basically fucking something up. And I used to stop myself. Not for fear of success, but for fear of failure. Because to me, the idea of failure seemed like the end of the world, or like, oh my God, how embarrassing if I can't do something. What the hell? I don't even know where I learnt that. Because as a child, or as a teenager even, I come from the UK, I come from the northern England, where if you make a mistake, we laugh about it. You just take the piss out of each other and go, that was a bit dumb, wasn't it? And you Actually, we say it much nicer than that. But we make light of these things. And I don't quite know when and where I started to put that pressure on myself. And that's an Ellie problem, by the way. I'm not going to try and process or figure that out right now. But that's something I need to do on my own. When did that start popping up for me? But at the end of the day, failure is part of life. And as a child or as a baby, when you learn how to walk, your mum and dad didn't reject you because you fell over a few times. You fell over thousands of times before you could walk. But your parents still loved you. And I think that's also, a weird message, is that you're going to, excuse my language again, but sometimes you're going to fuck up. Either on medium or in life. But if you can accept that as part of life and accept that as part of you, and in a way it's a bit of self-love, I suppose, you have to accept it. Or it's better to accept it because you're going to fuck up anyway. And you may as well make light of it, so therefore these things don't cripple you or paralyse you, because trust me, it paralysed me for over a bloody decade. And I'm done with that. If you don't try things and if you don't push yourself out of your comfort zone, this has not been a perfect video. It probably never will with me because, I'm not, this is not my wheelhouse at all. But final message for today is, just embrace you, embrace your flaws, embrace some of your failures and learn from them. But keep showing up. If you fail 1,000 times, keep showing up. Don't stop yourself, and also even more important message, don't allow the world to dictate who and what and why you do things or who you are. Nobody can define that for you, not even me. I can help you try and define it maybe, but I don't have any special powers like that, to be fair. But you have to figure that part out for yourself. But don't allow the world to dictate anything. Follow the rules, by the way. Follow the law. I'm not saying be a rebel or whatever. But figure that out for yourself. And really think about why you're on medium. What motivates you. What lights you up, what makes you expand as a human. And when you start expanding and you can feel a shift in your body when you're talking about something or when you're thinking about something, that's usually what you should be focusing on, perhaps. But anyway, this has gone on way too long again, my apologies. So I will end this now, and I'm going to say keep writing and love, light and peace. Bye-bye.